Whew. Today, I'm way at the top of a mountain just outside of Luca, Italy. And been walking on this road going up the mountain, and it's actually turned to a path, right? Doesn't look like anybody's been here in years. I mean, you can see the view there. Pretty amazing, right? We're at the peak of one of those type of mountains. And around each corner, I'm not really sure what I'm going to find, you know? That's why I get to one vantage point, look up the road till I can't see anymore, and start thinking, should I turn back or keep going? And my curiosity is getting the better of me. I keep going. I mean, this is so remote. I mean, it doesn't look like anybody's been here in a long time. Like maybe not even people walking through here, right? Look at this undisturbed fern. Not sure what I'm gonna find around the next bend, but it does keep me going. Oops, sticker bush, be careful. Okay. I mean, this looks like the kind of place either you come to hunt for truffles or to bury the bodies. Hopefully it won't be the latter, but who knows? Wow, look at this place. Every once in a while you hear the church bells ring. It kind of feels like a good omen, but I'm not really sure what I'm gonna find around the next bend. Okay, the road has opened up again a bit. One of the things I love about Italy is that it's so old and such an ancient culture, unlike back home in the US, that you really do not know whatever you're going to find. You don't know what's lying around here that hasn't been used in 1,000 years. Hopefully I'll find something inanimate rather than some sort of old mountain man that doesn't want to see any other human beings. Or worse yet, maybe I'll run into some hungry animal to whom I look like a delicious snack. I guess it would serve me right for being so sweet. Hello, hello, what's this? Opening, looks like maybe some people have parked here at one point. And a strange little path. Looks like a footpath. Should we go check it out? So, I'm thinking let's go explore, but I'm not really sure if this is private property. I don't see any sort of signs or anything. Or if perhaps this is a public walking path. I mean, it seems like there is a path here, so people have at some point come through this way. Let's see what we find. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, got kind of a step here. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Whoa. Okay. Now the hills here are very, very steep. So I'm gonna be very careful not to fall off any cliffs and go rolling down. But hope I don't bump into any people that chase me off their property. Or what? What is that up there? Hello. Looks like an old rune or something. And I also see some postings. Maybe we better go check out the postings and see what that says. Don't want to end up getting fried by electrical wires or chased by locals. So let's see. Attenzione, capiano con volantini. I believe that means something about a flyer. I'm not really too sure. My Italian's not that great. But you know what? Let's go take a look at this little house up here. I don't hear anybody around, so I'm thinking that's a good sign. But who's to say, right? Let's go check out this place. Hopefully no locals are gonna pop out with pitchforks and stab me in the eyeball or something. Wow. What is this place? Should we go peek in the doorway? Check out the brickwork. I mean, it looks old, but maybe not that old. What is going on here? Gotta be careful not to fall into it. Wow, I don't know if this was some sort of storage shed or perhaps somebody even lived here. Who knows? Look at those old beams though. That big old tree that they used as a cross beam. The roof is pretty well grown in. And there's some windows. There's some glass down there still on a window. Don't see much as far as other remains. Doesn't look like kids come up here much to party or anything, but it'd be interesting to know what the history of this thing was. Some roof tiles. I don't know whether they fell off. Wow, look at that hole, huh? Wonder if that was a window. Ah. Yeah, it looks like it's sort of preserved, right? I mean, there's a piece of iron here. I'm imagining this was the original door. You can see the lintel there. And this tree's been growing up for quite a while. Let's go over here and take a look. See what else we find. And that's interesting. There's a pipe. I wonder why. Some drainage. Some weird old stuff down there. I don't know whether I should continue this path or what. But let's go take a look. Whoa. Careful, careful. Don't fall off the trail there, AWOL. What is that now? Looks like some scaffolding or something. Now, why would there be scaffolding here in the middle of nowhere, at the top of a mountain, in a place that seems pretty abandoned? Wonder if there's an easy way to get down there. Looks pretty treacherous. Maybe we better go back the way we came. You know, these places in Italy that are less populated are less populated for a reason, because they're hard to access. And you can imagine back in the day, before cars and roads and everything, when you lived this far up the mountain, you know, you had to be self-sufficient. There was no running down to McDonald's or the food store or something along those lines. You know, you had what you had. You had olive trees and vineyards, some sage bushes, some spices, and that was about it. Now, again, I don't want to disrupt anybody's property here, but I do want to take a look, as I'm quite curious as to what all this is. All right, so we have a sort of tie against the tree that's holding this huge scaffolding up. And some more scaffolding over here. Bit of fencing. Wonder what that's all about. If anybody knows what this stuff is used for here in Italy, please leave a comment below, because I am dying to know. Bunch more cables, guy wires holding things up. Huh, interesting. What is all this about? Some sort of observation deck. Oh, look at that. It's got a bit of vino in there. Somebody has a good time here. Has a bit of the old Pinot Grigio. Sort of hangs around. There's a cabinet there. I'm afraid to ask what's in there. Some wine bottles. Maybe it's a hunting spot where they climb up and get good views and, I don't know, shoot birds maybe or something. Wow, that's interesting. Now, what's this big piece of bamboo here? I don't know. I wonder what it's used for. Very strange indeed. Look how terraced this property is. You know, I would imagine at one point this must have been for farming, right? Because you could make things grow on flat property, but not so much on a hill. Again, I don't hear anybody. Doesn't mean somebody's not going to pop out of the woods. So I better have my excuses ready. What's all that? I don't really want to go down too far. I wonder what's going on up this way. Wow, that's steep. It probably takes about 20-25 minutes through tiny, slow little roads, weaving and twisting and turning to get from the top of the mountain to the bottom of the mountain. So again, if you had, you know, just a burro or a horse, it must have been quite a day's journey just to get down to the flatlands. Even in our car today, we rented a medium-sized Audi and we can barely make the hairpin turns around the old villas. But boy, oh boy, it really is a special place. I can't imagine wanting to leave here except to be lured away by the modern conveniences. All right, I think we're heading back to the road now. I hope this is the way back. Let's see. Yes, that's it. Well, there we go. A little adventure on a big mountain. Let's see what else we can find next time.